Britain in the 1980s felt like a country in motion. New technology was arriving, cities were changing, and the roads told their own story. There was something special about British cars in that era. They weren't just machines. They were part of everyday life. From quiet suburban streets to busy motorways, certain cars were everywhere. You saw them outside homes, in company car parks, and on long family drives. Some were simple, some were refined, and some carried a quiet sense of luxury that defined the decade. In this video, we're counting down 10 British cars that sold like crazy in the 1980s. Cars people trusted, cars people loved. And as always, we'll save the #1 bestseller for the end. Vauxhall 10. Ford Granada, 1980s, Ford UK. The Ford Granada was a symbol of quiet success. Built by Ford's British division, it offered a mix of comfort and authority. It had a wide stance, clean lines, and a design that felt both modern and serious. Inside, it was all about space. Soft seats, wood-style trim, and a smooth ride made it feel more premium than its price suggested. Under the bonnet, it came with a range of engines, including V6 options that delivered strong performance. People liked the Granada because it felt important. It was often chosen by executives, managers, and even government officials. It wasn't flashy, but it made a statement. 9. Rover SD1, 1976 to 1986, Rover. The Rover SD1 looked different from anything else on the road. With its long nose and hatchback design, it almost felt futuristic. It took inspiration from Italian styling, giving it a sleek and confident presence. Inside, it was simple but comfortable. The dashboard wrapped around the driver, making it feel modern for its time. Some versions came with a powerful V8 engine, which gave the car real character. People liked the SD1 because it felt bold. It wasn't just another saloon, it had personality. And in the 1980s, that mattered. Jaguar 8. Austin Ambassador, 1982 to 1984, British Leyland. The Austin Ambassador was designed for practicality. It wasn't the most exciting car, but it offered something people needed: space and comfort. Its boxy shape made it easy to use. Large windows gave great visibility, and the hatchback design added flexibility. Inside, it was roomy and simple, perfect for families or long-distance drivers. The engine options were modest, but reliable enough for everyday use. People liked the Ambassador because it was honest. It did exactly what it promised. And sometimes, that's all you need. The Vauxhall 7. Jaguar XJ. Series 3, 1979 to 1992, Jaguar. The Jaguar XJ Series III was pure British elegance. Long, low, and beautifully shaped, it carried a sense of tradition. This was a car that looked at home outside grand hotels or quiet country houses. Inside, it was all about luxury: leather seats, polished wood, and a calm driving experience. Engine options ranged from smooth 6-cylinders to powerful V12s. People loved the XJ because it felt special. It wasn't just transport. It was an experience. Till 6. Vauxhall Carlton, 1978 to 1986. Vauxhall. The Vauxhall Carlton was a dependable, everyday car. It didn't try to stand out too much. Instead, it focused on being practical, comfortable, and easy to drive. Its design was clean and balanced. Nothing too bold, nothing too plain. Inside, it offered space and a straightforward layout. Engine choices were simple but effective, making it a reliable option for families and businesses. People liked the Carlton because it was trustworthy. It became a common sight across Britain. Vauxhall 5. Ford Sierra, 1982 to 1993, Ford UK. When the Ford Sierra arrived, it changed everything. Its aerodynamic shape looked futuristic compared to older boxy cars. At first, people were unsure, but over time it became one of the most popular cars of the decade. Inside, it was modern and comfortable. The driving experience felt smooth and refined. There were many engine options, from economical to sporty. People liked the Sierra because it felt like the future, and soon it was everywhere. #1. 4. Rover 800 Series, 1986 to 1999, Rover. The Rover 800 brought a new level of sophistication. Developed with a more modern approach, it aimed to compete with international rivals. Its design was clean and confident. Inside, it offered comfort, technology, and a more refined feel. The engines were efficient and smooth, making it ideal for both business and personal use. People liked the Rover 800 because it felt like progress. A step forward for British cars. Number 3. Austin Montego, 1984 to 1995, British Leyland. The Austin Montego was built for everyday Britain. It was practical, affordable, and widely available. The design was simple but effective, with a focus on usability. Inside, it offered good space and comfort for families. Some versions even included early digital displays, which felt quite advanced at the time. People liked the Montego because it fit into their lives easily. It wasn't complicated, it just worked. Number 2. Ford Escort Mark III and Mark IV, 1980 to 1990, Ford UK. The Ford Escort was one of the most important cars of the decade. It was everywhere, from city streets to country roads. Its design was simple but modern, and its size made it perfect for everyday driving. Inside, it was practical and easy to use. There were many versions, from basic models to sporty variants. People loved the Escort because it was reliable, affordable, and familiar. For many, it was their first car. Jaguar XJ, Vauxhall Cavalier, Mark II, 1981 to 1988, Vauxhall. At number 1, we have the Vauxhall Cavalier. This was the car that truly defined 1980s Britain. It had a clean, balanced design that appealed to everyone. Nothing too bold, nothing too plain. Inside, it offered comfort, space, and a sense of quality. The engines were efficient and dependable, making it perfect for daily use. The Cavalier became incredibly popular with families, professionals, and fleet buyers. You saw it everywhere, on every street, in every town. People trusted it, and that's why it became the best-selling British car of its time. These cars were more than just machines. They were part of everyday life in 1980s Britain. They carried families, built memories, and shaped the roads we remember today. Some were simple, some were refined, but all of them had a place in the story of that decade. And even now, decades later, they still feel familiar, because in many ways, they never really left us.